So what stupid thing are we revealing this time? Really? You're just gonna open up with that bit? Saying everything I've been doing sucks? Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, I should probably do this. I'm in Friendly Bank Town. I only share star bits with other adventurers. Give me as many as you like. Of course, you're playing along. You just hold on to your star bits so you don't overflow. This is how many I have. You want to put in more? Yes, please. I don't need these. So go ahead. Take them all. Jesus Christ! Go ahead. Take as many as you need. Yeah, you can't go above 9,999 for your file or for this. So, there we go. You have a lot of star bits. By the way, fellas, what up a little while ago? Think you can use it? For every 1,000 you give away, you basically get more lives. And unbelievable! So many star bits, I can't even hold on to anymore for you. What to do? Oh, right. I have more! I forgot he gotta upgrade his gear as you do that. I forgot about that. Oh, well, good for him. He's going mining now. Good. Find me more star bits, bitch. I can't even hold anymore! That's too bad now, isn't it? Now give me more money. My God. You can't even hold any more in your bank account. You can't invest anymore. You're already as rich as you can be. Stop asking for more money. I want all the money. Wow, you are a capitalist fuck, aren't you? Fucking capitalists. Well, anyway, welcome back, everybody, to our Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is your host, the MJ406. And, well, we are on our 7th verse of this. Of going over my LP years as we explore for more green stars. That's literally all that's happening. Clearly. At least it's more exploration, at the very least. It is honestly nice I get to drown out my thoughts while I just play this game mindlessly, honestly. Oh yeah, I forgot! Magic Goombas can summon other enemies. More than just Goombas, they can actually summon those assholes. Surprise, surprise. You wouldn't have thought that, but they can do it. Man. Oh, right, the first one's here. I remember this one. Do you have to take damage to get up there? No, but it's the easiest way to do it? Yes. So there you go. So, year 7, 2019, Roy Let's Play channel. I had my 3DS capture device late last year, so this is when a lot of those projects finally got to shine. With the end of Pokemon Blue making its run through. And, well, everything else was pretty much starting a new project along that cycle. Oh, and Sonic Mania Plus is also finishing. Ah, yes, year 7 was a big year. Now I look at some of these. So, to start off the year, we had my Tuesday-Thursday cycle going through. Well, for those of you that wanted a more Rayman, I got Rayman 3 HD. I had the Xbox 360 version of Rayman 3. Because, well, I happened to get it for free on Xbox Live Gold. So I took advantage of it. And I had fun playing Rayman 3 once more. Didn't realize how much I actually liked that game. Yeah, it's still my second least favorite Rayman game. Only behind, only ahead of Rayman 1. Then again, the other two 2D Rayman games and Rayman 2. Rayman 2 is a nostalgia for me. And the other two 2D Rayman games, Origins and Legends, are fantastic. If people are wondering why I haven't played Rayman Origins or Legends on my channel, remember how I am? I like to say multiplayer stuff for my co-op channel, the Lazy Dreamers, so... Well, if you want to find either of those games, you gotta hope we play for the co-op channel someday. Unless I run out of ideas. I might just do solo runs. Which honestly just feels lonely. That's why I really wouldn't want to do that. That is my personal thoughts on the matter, anyway. Alright. So, yeah. Ow! I actually try to focus on playing the game because I feel like I could die. I can't look back at my list right now. No! Shit. You guys are hurting me way too much here. Yeah, this is a safe enough area. Safe enough, I say, as I can whip my fucking cheap. Oh yeah, and Saturdays to start off the year, I forgot. Enjoy more of my 3DS capture device. Now, I actually think this is the second project I used my capture device for, the 3DS one anyway. Which is a faulty Catch a Kitty one that eventually died after like a year or so. Because, yeah, in case you weren't aware of the 3DS capture device I had, it was from Katsu Kitty or whatever the people were that did that. And basically it was like so like cheaply done, it became shitty pretty early on. So it didn't last long, unfortunately. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. Side somersault's better. Gotcha. By the way, I did Mario Kart DS Missions mode. The only Mario Kart game I've done for my channel so far. Because the only one that had basically a big single-player mode in regards to something that's not just the races. I thought it was always nice. That's why I really like Mario Kart DS. It's still my third favorite Mario Kart behind 64 and 8/8 Deluxe. What about Tour? Yeah, we don't put that one up high because the controls are terrible. It has a lot of nice courses, some of them basic, but controls for Mario Kart Tour, if anybody's playing the mobile one, I'm sure you can all agree with me, the controls are terrible. And we'll just leave it there. After Pokemon ended, I finally did the trilogy that was probably one of my least watched things on my channel because I realized there was a lot of gameplay to it, but I was passionate for it, so I did it! I started the first game of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, where I made the mistake of doing a single chapter every episode. For some episodes it was fine and not too many things got crazy. But then the bonus chapter of that game came along, and oh, some of those were long. Oh yeah, you like that? You basically have to launch yourself incredibly well up here. So yep, launch up high and hope you get up here. Yeah, that's a fun one. You have to launch yourself really fast. So, fling! Fling and hope! Oh, wow, okay, there we go. Yeah, the Polestar's physics are taken into account for this. Jesus! Well, I did Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, starting off my trilogy. And, you know, it was fine, I guess. Ah, and there's one. My big LP had probably got me a lot of fans, once I got to it after Rayman 3 ended. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 1, Blind, the GameCube version. Twin Snakes. A lot of people were very interested in my reactions to playing the first game Blind. That's where a lot of people wanted to give me help. Unfortunately, I usually record the entirety of games ahead of time. Good reminder for those that are expecting Metal Gear Solid 4 in the future. When Metal Gear Solid 4? Shut up, Mario. Maybe soon enough. Maybe next year. I don't have any plans for it this year, as far as I know. Then again, I'll just think about what I want to do after Paper Mario 1000 Year Door ends. I really don't know yet. But that's for that. Wow, really? We just skipped the whole friggin' rest of the previous stage? Wow, we got to the opening of the first one, and then we're just like, okay, we're going to the second one now. I don't need your slow down, bitch. Watch me go! Watch you go hurtling into the abyss. Oh, if I remember correctly, hang on a sec. Oh, I can't friggin' look right now. I know one of these I have to launch out of to get to the, I know one of these actually has a frickin' green star hidden from it. That one! Wow, what a guess! Woo! And there's the last one I see, too. Yeah, that's a dick move! Again, having to risk your life to get it. You probably should have seen it as I flew over there, but I did not. Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes Blind, though, was an interesting experiment. I thought my LP of it was crap, but hey, people get to experience my first time through it. I guess it was enough for them to enjoy it. I personally did not. Well, I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it. It's hard to go back to. That was the third one? What the shit? Did they expect me to get up to the other one first? Because I feel like I have to get further the level technically to get to that one. And again, if they didn't expect me to take the bubble can to get the other one, that just doesn't make sense to me. The bubble cans, obviously they wanted you to do. It had to be. Well, whatever. But yep, that was the beginning of my foray to Metal Gear Solid. And well, I guess it went better than Metal Gear Solid 2 did. Because 2, I just got too weirded out by how Metal Gear Solid 2 was to really appreciate it as much. I did like the gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 2 better than 1, but the story was just so nutty in the frickin' second game for me to really love it, personally. But hey, you know, people have different tastes. And again, some people still say that Metal Gear Solid 1's the best one, even though they haven't played 3 yet. And again, I feel like Metal Gear Solid games are overrated. Although 3 is very good, I will say that. As overrated as I feel Metal Gear Solid series is, Metal Gear Solid 3 is definitely the one that deserves all the hype. Because that one actually is fantastic. Oh, middle lane. Damn it, wrong one. I always ran out the middle lane of the road every time. I only think about left or right, everything in the middle lane. Because that's where accidents happen. The suicide lane. Yep, the suicide lane. Never a fun time. Never. Huh. Oh yeah, okay, after Phoenix Wright ended, after Pokemon ended, I got to Mario & Luigi Partners in Time. Trying to continue the Mario & Luigi series after I went through Superstar Saga the year before. Or finished off the year before. And, well, still my least favorite Mario & Luigi game. Not much else needs to be said. It's basic. It's fine, though, for what it is. Still fun, just lacking in certain respects. And that's really all I need to say about it. Just lacking for me. And that was fine. Oh, yeah, for Sundays after Sonic Mania ended. Wait, that was what I did next, right? Yep. I had to go back to Shantae Half G Hero because all of the remaining campaigns came out the time I did that. And, yep, that was where I got to reveal how far ahead I accidentally went when recording for my channel, because as soon as the costume modes came out, I was recording all of my Shantae Half G Hero stuff. And funny enough, the week after I finished the costume modes for Shantae Half GD Hero, thinking, oh, well, this is the finale. All right, it's finally the end of it. The week after I did that episode came the freaking extra jammies mode they threw in, and I had to basically admit to it. That I recorded the whole series way too far in advance. It was like 8 or 9 months ahead. It's the furthest ahead I've ever been. Sure it was. Shut up, Mario. Sometimes I get really passionate, okay? I just want to get a whole game knocked out. It's a nice reminder that as much as people may want to help me in certain games, I pretty much played them before the first episode airs. So, at the very least, that's all you need to know. Including the RPGs, unfortunately. So yeah, sometimes I get really carried away with how far ahead I get. I don't usually try to go too crazy, but it happens sometimes. Besides, with me getting COVID frickin' last year, I mean, it was a good excuse to go a little ahead, right? At least I thought it was. It's exactly for emergencies like that why I go far ahead on my channel to begin with. Anyway, yeah, half of my Sundays were basically dedicated to finishing off Shantae Half GD Hero. And that was an endeavor, so to speak. This is the 3rd star, isn't it? I have a feeling it is. Well, you can also kill yourself. That's also fun. Good job there. God damn it, Mario. He freaking killed himself, all because he wanted to really get that green star. Now, there's not really a great way to get that, is there? I mean, I probably just approached it the wrong way. Then again, I'm not surprised. I had to not fly off as fast. That was probably the problem. I flew off way too fast. Stop jumping near the antimatter. It falls all over everything. Okay, what else did I do? Oh, yes. Another marathon I technically had year 7. Because I basically wanted to think, with all these games I've gone through, and how many games I'll go through in the future, it might be a good idea to go over some of the origin stories for some of my favorite Nintendo franchises. So Tuesdays for a while all consisted of some NES games. Mainly starring, well, the original Super Mario Brothers, which is my shortest LP to date, because it's the original Super Mario Brothers, you know what you're doing. You get through every single level of the game in a half hour. Yeah, I mean every single level, not speed running or anything. Just go through every level. Well, speed running every level. You know what I mean. If you actually play through every level, you can get through it in a half hour if you're fast and good. Then I followed that up with The Legend of Zelda, because, well, I never actually got to beat the original Legend of Zelda before. And yet I did before I did that LP, so I kind of killed the whole purpose of that, didn't I? Crap, I missed a green star. Oh, right. I have to go towards the secret star of this stage, quote-unquote, to get this green star. I forgot about that, because it's a dick. Right. That's really annoying. Anyway, got to do the original Legend of Zelda. Got to appreciate it as much as I could, which wasn't much. Then I did the original Metroid, which... I'm so glad I played Zero Mission now. Oh, the original Metroid was painful. It's still painful. Just even imagine I even took the time to get good at that game to play through the whole friggin' thing at 100%. And yeah, I never got the true speedrun ending of seeing Samus in the bikini. Oh well. At least I still had as much fun in the first Metroid game as I could. So, yep. And then I thought, well, this didn't space out as much as I wanted to. I want to have my Tuesday-Thursday cycle line up with another big game for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I had planned. So I decided to do Legend of Zelda Second Quest. Probably one of the LPs I regret the most. I wanted to say that LP might have gone better than the original Legend of Zelda one. Then again, I could be completely bullshitting my own freaking self about that one. I don't really know, because... Oh, I kind of blanked that out of my memory. I'm kidding, it was actually a good LP, I thought, but... Oh, Zelda Second Quest was a bad idea. It was definitely a bad idea. Alright then, let's follow this path, because I think the first green stars on this is gonna suck. Especially when I get hit by these guys and fall off. I want to say I have to... Yup, right there. See that shit? Oh, that is a good hiding spot, though. Yeah, I thought you'd have to veer off the main level's path, right? Keep that in mind. You may need to. So be prepared for that. Huh, was I trying to line up for something, or not really? Oh, I think I was trying to line up for a Halloween project. Yep, that's exactly what I was doing. I thought it would be, you know, too soon for me to start up the Halloween project after the original Metroid, so I did Legend of Zelda Second Quest. A regretful journey, but one that had its own reward, I guess, if you want to say it that way. Sure, but say it, the journey was its own reward. That's so cheesy and terrible. Yes, but after I finished Mario & Luigi Partners in Time, another big series for my channel for games I didn't really get to play, where I debuted the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Because I got the remakes since they finally came out to the Microsoft Xbox One. Yes. I finally got to play them because I didn't have a PS4. Because I didn't want one. Because I hated Sony. Because I'm a shill, apparently. Look, I just don't like Sony, okay? Can we just leave it at that? Like, the games, that's a whole other matter. Just as a company. I mean, I know they're all bad. You know what? They're the most anti-consumer, if you ask me. Just leave it alone. Let's just drop it, okay? You're wrong, though. What about Nintendo? That's ironic you say that. Hey, come on, I can admit. We're assholes to our own loyal consumers. We will whip them across lava, and they will happily accept it. The fact you actually admit that is terrifying. Then again, I'm sure it's something you would try to put into practice. That is a good idea. Don't actually do that, please. I would hate that as a loyal Nintendo fan to have to do that for you. And you would do it blindly and faithfully. Damn you! Shut up. But yep, I did the original Crash Bandicoot, which I didn't realize until I played it again was blind. Because every memory I thought I had of renting the game and playing it before was actually me playing Crash Bandicoot 2. At least, I only think I remembered one kind of thing when I played the original Crash Bandicoot, because I think, truth be told, it wasn't blind for me, but it was so long, I honestly forgot, like, everything about the game. So you lied about it being blind. I only remembered one thing, and it was the aesthetic of the friggin' tower stages. That was the only thing I remembered. That was it. I remember the aesthetic, not even the stages itself. So I still consider it blind because I actually remember nothing. And I only rented it. I don't even think I beat it when I rented it. I think I remember just wanting to play Crash 3 again. Instead. Oh, god damn it. I gotta get up to the top of the house before the book falls down. No, the book! No! I'll just stand here. We'll be fine. The boos won't go after you. You're okay. Yep, I did the original Crash Bandicoot on the Insane Trilogy blind. Same with the original Spyro. Spyro the Dragon. I did that blind as well, because I never played the original Spyro. I only played 2. And, well, it was nice seeing the series origins and to make me realize, yeah, sequels definitely made these games better. The sequels were definitely done better. So, yeah. Although one of my friends says he might honestly feel like the first Spyro game is the best. I have to vehemently disagree, but, you know, from a pure platformer, I guess I can see why. Because 3 had a lot... Year of the Dragon had a lot of gimmicks, and 2 basically tried to go the Banjo-Kazooie route with adding abilities and such. And, well, some of them were executed kind of awkwardly. I can admit, as much as I do love Spyro 2. Oh, no, wasn't he said Spyro 1 was his favorite? He was saying Spyro 2 was his least favorite. That I vehemently disagree with, but I understand where he's coming from at the very least. I can say that. I understand where he's coming from. Oh my god, I forgot my Saturday schedule. Shit, way to go! Sorry. After Mario Kart DS mission, though, I forgot, we're still early on in the year. I finally did the Super Smash Bros. Wii U event matches. Which, well, the co-op part of it was awkward, but the rest of it was fun. It was the last time we got events, because I was hoping for them to be in Smash Bros. Ultimate. But nope, all you got was World of Light, which is still fine. I was expecting more, that's all. You know, I could go in there, but I don't really need to, so I'm just going to go this way. And if I remember this stage, I think I'm going to need to awkwardly jump to be able to get a lot of the green stars here, because of course. After Smash Bros. Wii U event matches ended, which I did single-player co-op again, and it lasted longer than usual. I forgot those were also where I did the masterpieces to show them off. The, basically glorified time demos for old games they had. Smash Bros. Brawl and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I forgot those were some of my most popular videos, oddly enough. Probably because of the title I had for it, Speedrun Trials. At least for the Smash Bros. Brawl one. But, you know, I did like they had those. For Brawl, it was just there just to revisit, you know, the series history and stuff. But for Wii U, it was literally a marketing ploy. Hey, you like this game you played? You can buy it on the eShop. Thanks. I didn't know that. Oh no! It poked me! Wow, I feel like I haven't died in a while. That was an embarrassing way to go. Wow, I ran right to its face. Yikes. That was pathetic. Oh, I think the first green star is right near there, too. But, yep, Smash Bros. Wii U events were fine. And after that was another one of my more treasured LPs from that year. I got to go over one of my underground favorite Mario Party games, Mario Party DS. Because, well, that was a game that actually had a story mode. It was easily the best handheld Mario Party by a long shot, not counting the Switch ones, because I don't really count those. I count them as console ones, because those are basically Nintendo's big, main device at this point. You can technically call them handheld, but I'll still consider it console, because that's kind of what it was. Plus, it was a bit more powerful than the Wii U, so yeah. Right, I got a long jump my way through this. Oh, I thought the first beat star was around here. I thought it was. Oh, it's down the sandfall! I had to kill myself to think over it. God damn it, Mario, stop dying! Oh yeah, then the other thing that happened. Oh boy. While I was doing Mario Party DS story mode, I thought, what's better than doing one Mario Party at once than doing two? And since this one could technically be a Let's Play because that's all the game was, stupid me thought it'd be fun to do Mario Party Advance. Ugh. Oh, God. The LP was actually not that good. It was fun, but, you know, it was Mario Party Advance. It's dreadful. Yikes. No multiplayer, no true boards, other than the main board to go through the adventure mode, which is, that's a borderline Mario Party game in the most simplest of terms. It's barely a Mario Party game, but I went through it anyway. And some of you were curious to see it, they're like, oh God, why don't you like this one? And they look at it, they're like, oh God. Yeah, you realize what Mario Party Advance is. Yeah, it surprises you. It makes you realize, yeah, this isn't really a Mario Party, this sucks. Well, you know, I thought it was a good idea to go over it, just in case people are curious, and... Alright, I have to stop getting crushed by that thing! My nose! It hurt my nose! He got crushed on his nose, it was enough to kill him. It crushed everything! Is that your center of mass or something? Is your nose like the center of your whole thickness of your body? Don't let anybody know! My goodness, that is just strange, dude. Why is that a thing? Well, nice to know. If he crushes his nose, he crushes everything. That's a shame. Real shame. I hate when that happens. Okay, anyway, oh yes, the Halloween project. Now I caught up to what was going on close to the end of the year by that point. My Halloween project, which ironically also became a Christmas project, as weird as that sounds. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon! Finally getting to the sequel, Luigi's Mansion! And well, you know, as much as one of my friends would call it blasphemous, I like the sequel more than the original Luigi's Mansion, because as nice and iconic the original Luigi's Mansion is, it is kind of small, so you know, it's very easy and short, but you know, it does leave something to be desired with how much depth it ended up not having. And that's what Dark Moon did, despite its mission-based structure, which kind of made it a little annoying to go through. Either way, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon was fun. I thought I was going to end on Halloween. I got to the halfway point of Halloween. It ended on Christmas Eve, which is weird. It's so weird. It ended around Christmas. Why we did a Halloween project on Christmas? It makes no sense, you idiot. Yeah, I still lament that decision to sell the second quest, but I did. I thought it would be nice to float on the channel. I didn't realize how long it would take to get through Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon because I forgot how long it was. Then again, at least bringing Luigi's Mansion 3 trying to do the best of both worlds. For better or for worse. Oh yeah, so another project I think about doing. We'll get to that when we get to it. Let's see, anything else I did that year? Oh, right! Did this actually start that year?
Yes!
Yes, it did! Right! Well, I finally started getting into Mega Man! Right! I finally started into Mega Man for my channel because, well, I was trying to think of more video game series to do for my channel. As my friend showed me the wonderful world of Mega Man, how expansive it was, how fun it could be. I decided to finally give the Mega Man series another chance. I'm glad I did. I fell in love with the series all over again. Well, more like for the first time, for real. And I started off with my Saturdays, basically being another spin-off of my first official Let's Play on a Saturday. All the Game Boy series of the Mega Man games, what I refer to as the Wily's Revenge Saga, because the first one was called Wily's Revenge, but the Japanese games were actually just referred to as Rockman World. So I guess technically it could be called Mega Man World if you want to refer to it that way, but you know, it's basically a smaller, different version of what the NES Mega Man games were. Yeah, it's especially true if you played Mega Man 2 on Game Boy. Oh, God. And again, Mega Man 4 and 5 made that whole LP worthwhile. Although 5 I don't think I got to till the next year anyway. But yeah, finally to show off Mega Man. Starting off, oddly enough, with the Game Boy ones. I know, weird. I consider it as a preview. Whoa! Nearly slid off for it. Yeah, I liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. Did this start off? Nope. That did not. I forgot Luigi's Mansion ended that year. Did this start off that year? Nope. Huh, is that it? Okay, yeah, there were a few others. I forgot. Okay. Mega Man Legacy Collection. How can I forget? I debuted that a little after I did, yeah, I debuted the Mega Man Legacy Collection, the full thing, after I started the Game Boy Mega Man games. Where Mega Man started to become a big feature of this channel. I got into the first and started the second game before the year ended. And the Legacy Collection was still going. And of course, another one of my big LPs in that year, after Spyro ended, I started Pokemon Gold. Ah, yes, Pokemon Gold. Still my favorite Pokemon generation. Although, honestly, I should probably consider playing Heart Gold Soul Silver on my own.
Yes.
And I think those are all the LPs I did that year. Yep, I think that's everything. Everything for 2019. Before the COVID struck. Yeah, that was before COVID. COVID was 2020. How do I keep forgetting this stuff? Then again, COVID-19, it technically did start late 2019. Hey, I tried to avoid talking about COVID myself, on the channel at least. Except for my update videos, and well, at least early on I did. Now that it's basically mostly under control, and still maybe a little blown out proportion. Well, yeah, I am a little more willing to actually make jokes about it. At this point, if you're getting killed by or getting caught with it or being reckless, says the man who got it. I blame the people who are reckless and got it to begin with. I still keep masks around, you know. And other countries still take it very seriously. They still have mask policies. Where the U.S. is more just, you know, be considerate. And again, that's the freedom that the U.S. offers. Be considerate to those that you are near and love. Or don't. If you kill them, not our problem. Thanks, America. I'm so glad you guys want me to die. I definitely do. All right, then. Let me slow down so I can make sure I can accurately go after the star. Because I remember, I think it's on the right side over here once I get past all this. So yeah, hold up to slide through faster so you get around these guys more quickly. That way there aren't as many of them bothering you when you're fighting over the green star here. I want to say it's on this path. I hope I'm right. And again, I'll probably see it if I miss it. I can always fall off if I... Ah! Not now! Dumbass! Oh, if only I could look from here to see where that sandfall is. All right, let's hurry up and get this green star in this episode. I went through my whole year anyway. As well, yeah, other than the NES Marathon, it really was just a bunch of other games. There wasn't anything too special going on. I think I did forget to mention you actually increase and decrease your sliding speed. But, yep. Hold up to basically slow down so these go by faster. Hold down to speed up so you can more easily get around them. And again, I went so slow that I ended up not catching up to anything. So you can tell the difference. I'll go slow, I go fast through them. If I'm going fast, it takes forever for them to get by. Yikes. Just stay along the path, you'll be okay. Oh god, it slims out, that's why. So you can see the green star when you get up to it too. Maybe they didn't hide two of these slides, a dick move. One right at the start, but you missed that, you get the other one at the end, which the green star at least gives you a warning beforehand. Oh, what a dick move! I hate that you hit it on the slide! Why must you ever hide collectibles on a slide? Why? By the way, that's Year 7 in review! Which one word should I use for that? Portable! Portable? I mean, you did a lot of handheld games, right? Sure, portable, why not? That doesn't make sense at all. Plus, you can watch all of them on the phone. I don't even know where you're going with this. I'm not talking to you. Hey, let's end this episode here. Stop being so weird. Come back next time. And more Green Star hunting. We'll go over Year 8. What happened to Year 8 anyway? I honestly forget. I feel like there's a year for sequels as well. Ah, yes. Okay, yeah. I had another weird marathon in place for that too. Another one of my more treasured LPs came that year as well. That was where the DS games really started to shine. Just get over yourself already. Fair enough. That's a good way to humble myself. Come back next time for more Green Star hunting in World 5, and we will go over my 8th year review, 2020, the year where COVID struck.